And we go out to the Coliseum with the Warriors trying to hand the Marauders their first loss. Skipping ahead to the second half, Jake Seeley swings it over to Julian Stadelman for the open three, and that's nothing but net. Warren leads 24-22 in the third. Over a minute later, Caden Geen dribbles left and passes to Carson Davis, who pulls up for the three and nails it over his defender. Meigs down one. Late in the third, Warren leads 38-31. Dustin Vance backs down, spins to create space, and lays it in for two. Warriors up 8 after 3. And they start to pull away in the fourth. Check out this work from Chase Lapardis, fighting for offensive rebounds through multiple defenders. He goes up strong and finishes through contact and the foul. The lead is 10. Later in the fourth, it's now 13 as Julian Stadelman shows off the handles and feeds Hayden Wells, who scores plus the foul. That makes it 56-41. And then it's Jake Seeley throwing the outlet pass to Stadelman, who catches it, then takes it right to the rim for the easy two. Warren picks up a big win over Meigs, 70-54 the final.